Good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Thanks for streaming with us. We really appreciate it. We've got good chances for rain, it looks like to me. The pattern over the last week has been in the process of changing, and now we'll have a slow moving frontal boundary, have a little lift in the atmosphere, and that means rain. Matter of fact, I think we'll be measuring rain by inches over the next several days, and it's going to feel more like September than August. And I don't think anybody's going to complain after the last couple of months that we've had, right? It's definitely been dry and hot. Okay, today is going to be a hot day, I think, but we do have a chance for some rain. There's a lot of cloud cover out there right now. It is cloudy, and you'll notice up to the north, let me see if I can back up a little bit, up into the North Texas, there's a stalled out frontal boundary that's between here and there, but north of that frontal boundary, kind of up and over that front, lots of rain. I mean, they have seen a tremendous amount of rain in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Since about 2 this morning, it has been raining, and it's been raining heavily at times. So there's flash flood warnings, Dallas County, Tarrant County, up there around Johnson County, and let's see, Henderson, I believe, or Anderson and Henderson. Anyway, Smith County, all up through there, north and northeast Texas, lots of rainfall. So your question is, well, what about us? Well, before I get to that, let me say hi to some folks. Hello, let's see, Christine, how are you doing? And is that Yuritsa? How are you? Hopefully you're doing great. Thanks for streaming. Rosemary as well. Linda's like, yes, let it rain. Oh, kind of off a little bit. I just realized that. Sorry about that, guys. Timothy, yes, rain is coming, which is awesome. And Rosemary, praying for rain. Yeah, I think we've got a real decent chance over the next several days. All right, there's a flash flood watch that's in effect from 1 o'clock this afternoon through 7 o'clock Tuesday. Mainly the Hill Country and Austin included in that, not Bexar County, at least not yet. 84 is the current temperature despite the cloud cover. We're warming up. Low this morning, 79, and we're not going to be anywhere near the record of 103 set back in 1948. All right, temperature today, you know, the clouds are kind of slow to mix out. So let's say anywhere around 94 to 96. That should be our high temperature. Heat index, upper 90s to near 100. It's going to be hot and steamy. And then late this afternoon into this evening, I think thunderstorms will develop. So far, just some showers up around Fredericksburg and then northward from there. Otherwise, I don't see any rainfall. Temperatures mainly in the 80s, but notice where the sun is out. Victoria, it's 91, Hallettsville 91, and Cotulla at 90 degrees. Here's our setup. We've got an area of low pressure south of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, trough of low pressure, trailing cold front. And I think that this is just going to sag down to the south and combine that frontal boundary combined with daytime heating and a few upper level embedded disturbances. I think that's going to lead to pretty good rain chances off and on for the next several days. High 96, but up around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. High today will only be in the upper 70s. Little Rock also in the upper 70s as well. So, yeah, much cooler. Taking a look at the upper level pattern, we've got a high out west around California, got one in the Atlantic, and we're in between. And as long as that high is not right overhead, I mean, we at least have a chance for rain just on that alone. But there's going to be a frontal boundary, and now we're looking at the mid-level flow. Notice how we got like a trough that's going to just kind of sit in on the area with some embedded disturbances and then that stationary frontal boundary, and that is all good. That all means chances for rain. I think most of the week we've got a chance for some rain. Notice how the high just dissipates, not even out there in the western part of the country. And again, that really means good news for us. We'll keep a chance for some rain for most of the week and probably even into Sunday as well. And maybe even beyond that next week. I like this weather pattern. I like how things are changing. And remember that record of 59 100-degree days set back in 2009? It may be a while before we reach it. We raced to 58, but it may take a while to get to that last one of 59. All right, so for today, this afternoon, high at about 96. And showers and storms will develop late this afternoon, initially in the Hill Country, and then spreading down to the south. Some of the downpours are going to be heavy, and I really think this particular computer model is a little fast in moving these cells. And also, it doesn't show as much training, but I think that may be a threat as well, because the mid-level flow is going to be parallel with that frontal boundary. So wouldn't be surprised to see more of a training look to the rain than what I'm showing you here. May have to change the computer model, but you get the point. We've got a chance for some rain late this afternoon and this evening, and then tomorrow maybe a few showers in the morning, and then with the heating of the day, I think more heavy downpours will develop on Tuesday. I think Wednesday is going to be the same case. Looking at, ooh, we don't want to do that. Let's go. Here we go. I don't want to show you the 7-day just yet, right? So the Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk of severe storm. So a very, very slight risk. And I think it's very, very, very slight. I just don't see many severe thunderstorms. Just very few parameters for any severe weather. If we do, it'll be from gusty winds, from like a microburst or something like that across the area. That'd be about the only way we'd see any kind of severe weather. But it's possible. Could have a few strong wind gusts. Over the next week, the next 7 days, I think it's entirely possible that we could see 2 to 3 inches of rain, and that's going to really put a dent in the drought. That's going to help the aquifer and also the pollen count. So the drought, the new drought monitor comes out on Thursday, and I think it's going to look a little different than this if it works out, if we get the rain that I think we will. But right now we've got exceptional drought. You know, that rain from last week, from that tropical system, the one before, anyway, you notice how the exceptional has turned to extreme down to the south. So there's been an improvement already to the drought monitor down there to the south, which is great. Let's take a look at the aquifer real quick before we get to the 7-day. 635.1 went down just a little bit, and we may pop back into the 640s before we hit the 620s. I thought for sure that we would hit the 620s before we hit the 640s, but now it looks like it may be the other way, that we'll keep going up if we pick up the rain that I think we will. Mold is heavy at 1,960 grains per cubic meter. Okay, here's a 7-day. 94, 95, maybe 96 for today. During the daylight hours, I just don't think we're going to see much of any kind of rain, but tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, 60% chance. It's not going to rain the entire period, but we'll have some periods of some rain, and some of the rain will be heavy. Matter of fact, might even need flash flood watches to be issued for Tuesday and Wednesday. It's not happened yet, but that's a possibility. And look at the high temperatures. 91 on Tuesday. Wednesday, I think we'll stay in the 80s, 89. I got to look up the last time that we had a high temperature that was south of 90. Thursday, 90 degrees, mostly cloudy, 50-50 shot of seeing some rain, and 92 on Friday. And then over the weekend, probably not as many showers, maybe a 20 to 30% chance, high temperatures low to mid-90s. So again, feeling more like September than August, which is great. And I think at least once or maybe twice we'll see high temperatures only in the upper 80s as opposed to 100 degree plus. And again, it may be a while before we break that record. All right, we've got to do the noon show. That's coming up in just a minute. Make sure and watch us 4, 5, 6, and 10. And I will be around tomorrow morning. We'll do this again, and make sure and watch tomorrow morning. All right, have a great day, and hopefully you'll pick up some rain in your backyard.